My name is Mickey Colombo. Oh, the training was top notch. So we were doing things that I have done before, but in a different type of environment. And also a different type of instruction. We were able to use a sling in a way, because I'd never used the 07 before. It was always about the 13. So it was the first time I ever used a 07 in a live fire range type of situation. Also using our G5 lanyard on my Glock. I've never used a lanyard in my entire life, but it was kind of an eye-opener, but honestly, I didn't even realize I had the lanyard. The great thing about that lanyard is that if you do lose possession of your firearm in your hand, it doesn't hit the ground. It's attached to your X07 in a way that it'll just hang and you can easily grab it, right? So, I mean, I didn't have an issue with dropping my gun on the range, but having it on there, it really didn't take away or add any other obstacles when using it. I found it, like I said, I didn't even notice it. But using the sling for my primary, again, it's a great setup because it's like a harness, right? It attaches to around your shoulders and onto your belt, and you don't even feel the weight of it across your shoulders. So carrying it for a long, extended period of time, it doesn't give you any neck fatigue. So I wasn't uncomfortable. Like being on the range for we were there for like 7, 8 hours. So it was great. It was very comfortable. And the course itself, the range itself, top notch. Great, excellent instructions. Class, the way he instructed, the way he ran it, not only the instruction, but the actual course itself, the strings of fire was a lot of fun. You know, it actually made you think a little bit more, you know, put you in that area of, like, I wouldn't say out of your comfort zone, but it forced you to do things in the way he taught it and kind of rethink of how, you know, you would actually manipulate a firearm in those different types of scenarios and situations. So it's always good to get different training, go to different courses, because you learn so much. You get what we call extra tools you put in your toolbox, right? And if you go out and use this set of tools versus this set of tools, you figure out which one works best for you in whatever scenario or situation. I got started with Javi and Sling Guru a couple years ago. We kind of got together. We knew each other for the past, 15, 20 years almost. I used to buy slings from him through my shops a long time ago. What attracted me towards Sling Guru was his Exo slings, his single point sling. I've always been a fan of single point slings, and when I tried his, it was everything I wanted in a single point. It kind of solved all the old issues of single points. It's very versatile. You can actually holster a firearm with the single point. You can't do that with any other single point. It attaches to your gear with the X013, so you can actually take your firearm on and off, leave the slings attached to the actual vest or your plate carrier, so you don't have to worry about anything big and bulky on the firearm. So that's what really got me toward wanting to seek this type of sling within this industry. And so using it in the range, or, you know, for home defense or whatnot, if I'm going to go hunting or just casual shooting, I feel it's like the best thing for me and for what fits my needs for single point slings. So that's what really attracted me and what brought me to Sling Guru. In the whole scheme of things with slings, there's 3 types of slings: a single point, two point, and a 3-point sling. Again, I've used all 3 types. I always gravitate towards the single point myself personally. It's a personal choice, right? For Glock versus SIG, or 1911 versus 9mm type of thing. For me, it's always been a single point. I do like the 3-point better than the 2-point, only because it's more versatile. There's much more you can do with a 3-point sling. 2-point slings, I feel, are limited in certain ways. But again, it's your personal preference. For me, it's always been a single point. I know, like, people always, it's not secure against your body, it flops around. But if you know how to manipulate it in any tactical situation or home defense type of situation, you can overcome those obstacles as long as you feel it's comfortable and it works for you. Oh, yeah, you can absolutely customize it. There's what we call flexible swivels. So we have, right now there's like 3 or 4 different generations of them. They're basically people think they're shoestrings, but they're actually not. They're actually a high tensile strength cord that has higher burn strength and tensile strength than a 550 cord. So those attach to your firearm and also attach to the sling itself. You can take those and you can adjust in the length, the size, so it fits according to your personal build, also to your firearm that you're using. So if you want the slings in closer together, further apart, you can manipulate it how you want to on the firearm itself, which makes it 100% universal. So you can attach it to any system and to fit to you and to your personal needs. Shout out to, of course, Javi, Sling Guru, and Mario at FPF, at his range academy, which is, again, top-notch training, excellent facility, very clean, very well organized, and Great job out there, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch us on our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and also visit us at slingguru.com.